Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real shattered plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Yeah, all right. Good luck, pal.
Oh, hello there. I'm Charles.
Have a flyer.
Blake,
Excuse me,
chairman of the
sir. Are you a
Homeowners
registered
Association.
voter?
I'm running for a
I'd
seat
love
in
to
the
tell
next
you about a
election.
new
I don't
candidate who
believe
might
we've
just
met,
change your life.
Mr.
Yes, sir. A
I'm not
total
from
game
around
changer.
here. I'm listening.
Sorry, man, but you're just making me feel a little uncomfortable now. Okay? Good on you. Be sure to vote come election day.
And feel free to spread the word about Charles Blake III. Have a flyer. Charles Blake III.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Where the hell is he? Gotta find him. Someone's causing panic. Drop off the surveillance tapes on Janus at the house? Cassidy was asking for them earlier.
Yeah, added them to the pile. What a stupid system. Record the surveillance in the attic, bring the tapes over to HQ and review them there. The recorder is perfectly capable of playing the tapes as well. Why not just keep them here?
What, and risk the owners of this house suddenly coming home?
Cassidy is certainly keeping a close watch on Janus. I'm willing to bet those surveillance tapes hold interesting information.
That damn rickety ladder over there. Nothing to report.
Station 8, still nothing to report.
Let her rip! Kill him!
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Drop off the surveillance tapes on Janus at the house? Cassidy was asking.
Yeah, added them to the pile. What a stupid system. Record the surveillance in the attic, bring the tapes over to HQ and review them there. The recorder is perfectly capable of playing the tapes as well. Why not just keep them here?
What, and risk the owners of this house suddenly coming home?
Cassidy is certainly keeping a close watch on Janus. I'm willing to bet those surveillance tapes hold interesting information.
Not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
Say, wouldn't you like to come out to the stand and join us, giving away all these wonderful muffins?
Oh, I'd love to, my darling, but I've got to do some sewing. Janus has a dressing gown that needs a few touch-ups, and he's getting anxious.
Oh, God.
is not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
Say, wouldn't you like to come out to the stand and join us, giving away all these wonderful muffins?
Oh, I'd love to, my darling, but I've got to do some sewing. Janus has a dressing gown that needs a few touch-ups, and he's getting anxious. Apparently he needs it for something soon.
You seem to have so many
robe
things
for
going on,
Janus.
Mrs. West.
What could he need
I
that
don't
for?
know how you find the time.
Well, when you're retired, you can get an astonishing amount of things done.
Ah, Jane.
Don't bring it with me. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need it.
One of Janus's gardeners has decided to clear a series of mole tunnels using explosives. I applaud his enthusiasm, but sadly, local police have confiscated his equipment. If you were to find it, 47, it might be the perfect way to rid the world of Janus.
Explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Ah, come on, man. It's standard procedure. You stuff the holes, and then you blow up the tunnel system so it collapses. Look it up on YouTube.
Sir, if the American police force looked to YouTube as guiding principle for standard procedure, I'm pretty sure civilization would have collapsed a long time ago.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you through, okay? Please leave the area. Excuse me? Got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over. Awesome. Huh? Okay. Yeah, me here. Just checking out a strange sound. Over. Hmm? Ah, cool.
Shit!
where you are. We're here to help.
Okay, I hear you.
Huh? Dispatch, I just heard something fishy.
What now? God.
Okay. What in the... Yes.
Hey, what's the situation? You look freaked out. Command, please acknowledge. Come in, command. Someone's making trouble. Possibly high on drugs. What's going on? Are we in danger?
Come on! Stop choking that person right now! Whoa. Checking out some strange noises. Stand by.
Officer?
Hello, young man. This is Helen West.
Excuse me? We might have a situation. Sweeping area, over.
I understand you have a mole problem.
Oh, you're a godsend. Let's get straight to it. The sooner this is fixed, the sooner I won't have to listen to Mr. Janus's complaints. Follow me. As you can see, we have a mole issue. Now, I know a permanent solution might take some time, but if you could just fill the holes by the end of the day, that'd be great. Come find me when you're done.
Hey, strongman. Ah, twat.
Okay.
What?
Where's that therapist? He should be here already. I swear if he's down by the creek. defeat him. Those ducks again.
Hey! Any sign of that Lafayette guy yet? Never mind.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with you. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still,
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed. recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47.
Let me know if you see any of the others slacking.
Yes, I understand. You tried to reach me earlier. Ah, there you are, my boy. Yes, well, it's about the chairman's seat. I understand Frederick was overlooked despite my recommendations. I would appreciate an explanation of the reasoning behind the decision. Well, it's a long and rather complicated discussion to undertake over the phone. Your request was put in front of the partners and considered, but in the end, it was decided to assign the role to the Washington twins. The partners saw their ideas as a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. They are fortune seekers, robbers of the past, focusing on glory and wealth and outlandish futuristic dealings rather than conservation. They are not representative of what the society was built for. I understand your concern. Rest assured, I will be watching them closely. Very well. It seems we have a lot to discuss when we meet soon. Agreed. Until then.
Excellent, 47. This recording confirms that Janus is planning to meet with the Constant. This is just the sort of thing we're looking for.
Is working on it right now, in fact. Thank you. Have a nice day.
ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
I have to tell you.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
morning, 47. The Ark Society's annual gathering is several weeks away, which should give us ample time to prepare. Meanwhile, Mr. Gray has an off-the-books request. Perhaps you should explain.
Noel Crest. One of my best fixes. Before Romania, I left him in charge of the militia. Told him in no uncertain terms to cease all attacks on Providence, stand by, and await further orders. Safe to say he did not. Crest and his men have gone rogue, reinventing themselves as a glorified gang of international thieves. They specialize in ruthless spectacle heists, with zero regard to collateral damage.
I've seen the man's file. What did you expect would happen?
It's not like I had much choice, seeing as all my best lieutenants were killed by you two.
Fair point.
Nevertheless, Crest is a rabid dog. He is my responsibility, my mistake. I would like your help correcting it.
Current whereabouts?
Ambrose Island, an isolated harbor north from the Strait of Malacca. Coincidentally, one of Wazir Kale's old ports of call. According to my intel, Crest and his men have joined forces with a local pirate syndicate to raid a passing tanker. His goal, a control unit for an Ether Corp satellite being covertly shipped abroad. The satellite is a node in the company's most secure cloud storage network, so they would pay a fortune to preserve its integrity.
What is Crest's endgame?
Extortion, if I had to guess. We don't have the luxury of a full investigation. For us to move against the Constant, we need Providence to think the threat is over and lower their guard. Another militia attack on Ether would raise alarms.
I agree. 47. You'll need to eliminate Crest and destroy that control unit, or lock the militia out. The satellite cannot fall into their hands. We'll need a cover story for ICA. Luckily, Akka, the rapacious leader of the Syndicate, already has an active ICA contract on her head. Take her out, and we'll even get our expenses paid.
Well, I never had you pegged as a rebel.
I'm warming to it.
Thank you, both. 47, seeing as I know Crest, I'll provide field support. Meet you out east. Welcome to the Andaman Sea, 47. We've arrived just in time. It seems Crest didn't disclose the true object of the heist to his partners, so Akka has seized one of the satellite control unit's keycards as collateral until they can renegotiate. The militia have set up camp near the remains of a colonial outpost. Both Crest and the control unit should be nearby. You'll need to destroy the unit itself, or render it inoperable by retrieving both keycards. Knowing Crest, he'll have given his to someone he trusts, but Akka is less inclined to delegate. She should be in the pirate base when she's not out among the locals. I provided you with a GPS tracker. Activate it when you're done, and I'll initiate extraction. The sooner we finish up here, the better.
I saw Akka pacing around like a tiger in a cage earlier. It makes me nervous.
Ever since they got back from the raid, the mood's been different. They're not being as scummy with the same soldiers anymore.
Feels like they've taken over the whole place.
Yeah? I wanted to go sit in the shade to enjoy my lunch the other day, and one of them kept throwing date stones at me. I just want them gone.
Command, thought I heard something. Checking it out, over. Yeah, Command, turns out it was nothing. Standing down.
Look, that's the control unit there. You'll need to either destroy it or deny access to keep the ether satellite out of the militia's hands.
Holy!
Crest wasn't planning to sell the control unit back to them at all. He was going to use the damn thing. I suppose I was selling him short.
Say what?
Ah, crap.
With the control unit in pieces, the satellite's no longer our problem. That's one problem taken care of.
Oh.
Ugh. Having fun? Yes, sir.
There. That's Crest taken care of. Now it's just a matter of taking out Akka.
Wait! You want that? Someone's causing real mayhem. You're gonna get killed, man!
Over there!
Move! Get out! Sir, yes. Sir.
It's Crest. Report. Okay. Wow. Zulu, take point.
That's Crest taken care of. That's Crest taken care of. Now it's just a matter of taking out Akka.
Zulu, take point.
Okay, understood.
Damn. Great.
You heard it too? Investigate and report.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
That's Crest taken care of. Now it's just a matter of taking out Akka.
You heard it too? Investigate and report.
Hear you loud and clear.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's Crest taken care of. Now it's just a matter of taking out Akka.
think I know what you mean.
Stop talking about family.
I need you to get as far away as possible. For your own safety. Do you understand?
Okay, understood. Keep those eyes peeled.
I understand. 100%. I think we'll be okay here.
What's that, Command? Okay, continuing search.
Okay. Everybody cool? I think we're good.
Thank you so much.
How did it go? Blame me if I lost that. Russ, sir? It's me. You there? Got a troublemaker to deal with. Lock and load, man. Come on. Hooah. I have arrived at the location and it looks clear. Over. Shoot the motherfucker!
I think I got hit.
Command, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
Akka's out of the way. Good work. And that's that. The rest will pick up the pieces. It's time to go, 47. I'll see you soon.
Shit! I could have sworn he was there a second ago. We gotta find him. Come in, Command!
Shit just got real. Be ready.
Time to step up your game.
Roger, Command. Tangible yet, sir. Still looking.
Something really bad is going
Out.
down. Be ready. You know what the fucker looks like? Everything went so fast, I didn't get a good look at him.
Sounds like Chief Jones.
All is cool. All
I'll let Diana and Olivia know we're still unspoken.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No. There is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I've been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for their mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote-triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
The Isle of Scale, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
One more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off-limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
So, what do you think?
What else? Yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official ceremony scheduled to take place in the upper courtyard. A stirring ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind.
You all up in my face?
I believe that is
Piece of
it, ladies
space,
and gentlemen.
man. Back off.
Please enjoy your evening. The bar is right up ahead. Sir?
Are those blindfolds? Maybe. It does add to the mood for sure.
This area's off limits, sir. Move along.
All it takes is one Joe Schmo running his mouth, and we'll be at the butt end of a social media shitstorm. Sure, but what about all the turban? Glad it's not me this year, chasing tokens around like a sucker.
I don't know. Looks kind of fun. Like Final Club all over again. How does it work?
The tokens are hidden throughout the castle, you know, like out of reach places like the ramparts. And the first initiate to collect enough tokens undergoes the polygraph test with the chairwoman. If you're deemed worthy, you get promoted to Ark member.
I can do that.
So, every year, aspiring Ark patrons compete in a treasure hunt to obtain membership status. The first initiate to collect enough tokens undergoes a private screening with Zoe Washington, which appears to involve a polygraph and electroshock device. I suggest you join the fray, 47. A private audience with one of our targets is just what we need.
Yeah, sure. Depends on your pain threshold, I guess. You see, Zoe Washington upped the stakes this year. Word is, she's brought an ECT device to the interview.
Wait, electroshock? But that's torture.
Some would call it therapeutic.
Wow, I knew the twins were hard. Man, you're looking jacked. Hey, would you believe this isn't even the weirdest place? Cheryl, you wouldn't happen to have one of those tokens, would you? Okay, it's just this riddle on the invite. Seek the keepers of the gate. In the courtyard they await. What else could it mean?
No such luck, but some of the ARC members might. I heard a couple of them whispering. They're definitely up to something.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Archeans, can I have your attention, please? Now that everybody's here, we're ready to proceed. Please make your way to the upper courtyard. The ceremony is about to begin. Thank you.
Someone actually, you're gonna love this, by a shark. I left early, so I didn't actually see it happen, but got it. It's all Thanks. I've been talking about for weeks.
Was it an angel shark?
Huh? Oh, I think it was actually a great white. Not now, Marco. I'm kind of in the middle of something.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, I have one of the tokens.
You what? How did you...
What difference does it make? Look, the token is yours if you want it, but on one condition.
You serious? Name it.
Okay, here's the deal. I want a seat on the Titan ship, but I don't want to become an ARC member in order to get it. It's too much hassle and responsibility.
Wait, you want me to...
Buy a seat in my name, yeah.
No, sorry, Marco, but I can't. If they figure it out, we'll both get expelled.
They won't find out. Don't be a chicken, Paul.
No, no deal. Now stop bothering me. I'm behind as it is. God damn it, you're beautiful. But you knew that already. Yeah, well, why don't I take that token off your hands? No amount of jewelry can improve perfection.
Right. Close, initiate, but no cigar.
Multi-level marketing is like a license to print money. No one thinks far enough ahead to do the math themselves.
So, Paul Monroe, the venture capitalist. He look like a winner to you?
Well, Paul's basically a decent guy. He's got honor, integrity, he plays fair. When that Haven corporate services scandal broke, he was like the only trader in New York who came up clean. Imagine that.
So, not a winner then.
Precisely.
Dennis Bertrand. Getting colder.
Shut up, you're not helping.
Some other initiates must have all the tokens by now. Shame. You who's always finished first. But I suppose all good things must come to an end.
No, oh, come on. You know where they're hidden. Give me a hint. Just a small one. Name your price.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be fair, would it? The initiation treasure hunt is a time-honored tradition. Find your own tokens.
But Sierra Knox's stronghold bunker is up for sale, and there are only so many rhodium-class suites available. If I don't advance from patron to member this year, my friend Dennis will swoop it up. That smug bastard already made the Times most influential list ahead of me. I'll never hear the end of it.
Sorry, Paul. Now, get scavenging or you'll lose your shot.
Thanks for nothing.
Don't mention it. I'll be... rooting for you. Dennis Bertrand, the hotel heir. He's got a shot?
Here's what I don't get. Why the masks? It's not like anyone's keeping their identity hidden.
Founder wanted ARC members to appear anonymous. He wanted us to see each other. And then there's all these like...
young man. Please behave and pick that up.
Tokens, tokens. Come on, need more tokens. They can't all be gone.
Hmm?
What was that noise?
What? Yeah. Hey, we need some help here. Please get some help.
Hey, you! Get out of here! Now! Move!
I think something terrible has happened.
Step back. I'm on security breach. I need you to move now.
Upper class types. Could be anything. Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you through.
Are you deaf or what? You're not allowed to be in here.
Huh? Huh?
Command, it's me again. Yeah, it was nothing. Back to it, I guess.
I like about the Narc Society.
Your proposal, I couldn't help but overhear.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, Mr.
Reaper, your friend wasn't interested, but I am.
Okay, let's talk. But not here. Follow me.
The titles are the best part. The second you send someone a little certificate called...
What is it exactly you think you heard?
You have a token, and you're willing to trade. So, let's trade.
I see. Awfully convenient. You showing up like this, wouldn't you say? How do I know you're not ARC administration?
I'm just looking to get ahead. Same as you.
No. This smells fishy. Find yourself another patsy.
Quite a night.
The other day, I suddenly had...
Good work, 47. You've got all the tokens needed to gain access to the initiation. I suggest you find your way to the screening room. There was an ornate door near the courtyard. Hand in your tokens there.
Initiate, let's see those tokens. Congratulations, Initiate. Now the real trial begins. Hey, Miss Washington. An Initiate has completed the treasure hunt. Yeah, understood. Bringing him to the interrogation room now. So, you think you got what it takes, Initiate? Think you got the stomach for what comes next?
I can hold my own.
Is that so? You some kind of tough guy?
Tough is for amateurs.
Oh, Miss Washington's gonna have a field day with you.
Welcome, Initiate. Take a seat. Good. Now pay attention. This is a polygraph machine hooked up to an ECT device. That's short for electroconvulsive therapy, and I assure you it packs quite a punch. In a moment, Ms. Zoe Washington is going to ask you a series of questions, and I suggest you answer truthfully, or the machine will know. Is that clear?
Very.
Good man.
Solid work, 47. Let's see if you can't turn this interrogation to your advantage.
So, you made it this far, Initiate. But now, the real test begins. Is the machine operational?
The ECT device is set to medium voltage. I don't recommend going higher than that. This setup is still largely untested.
Well, as long as the Initiate speaks the truth, we won't need to. Has my colleague explained the rules to you?
Exhaustively.
Good. Let's begin. And do not attempt to deceive me. First question. Are you the best in your field?
Yes.
Checks out.
Very good. Now, are you willing to break the law if required?
Yes.
He's not lying.
I see. And can you keep a cool head under pressure?
Yes.
True.
Interesting. Well, you're just perfect, aren't you? Maybe a little too perfect. Are you a reporter working for the liberal media?
No.
Checks out.
Well, that's all I needed to hear. Congratulations, Initiate. You have passed the test. Follow me. So, you'll need to dress the part. Over there's your new set of robes. Wear them with pride. You're one of us now.
Congratulations, Initiate. Or should I say, ARC member?
Yep, you're one of us now. Welcome to the big leagues.
Nice. Suits you. Okay, time to join your peers. Follow me. As a fully fledged ARC member, you'll have special privileges. First offer on our top suites and bunkers, early access, you name it. Would you like to be on the first ship to Titan? Well, you can now.
Fascinating.
Of course, with privilege comes responsibility. You are expected to invest in future projects approved by the Council and to donate to the Ark of Legacy.
Not a problem. I'm very accountable.
That's what I like to hear. In fact, a man as composed as yourself could prove useful in other matters. We should discuss the precise nature of your business, but that's for later. Just a little further now. Well, here we are. Goodbye, Initiate. And, welcome to the big leagues. Blake. And what are you supposed to be? A lion tamer? How predictably juvenile.
Zoe!
Solid work, 47. Let's see if you can't turn this interrogation to your advantage.
So, you made it this far, Initiate. But now, the real test begins. Is the machine operational?
The ECT device is set to meet...
No.
Nope. He's lying.
Now, why would you lie when the truth plays in your favor? Do you think this is some kind of joke, Initiate? If so, trust me, you are sorely mistaken.
Yes.
He's not lying.
Interesting. Well, you're just perfect, aren't you? Maybe a little too perfect. Are you a reporter working for the liberal media?
No.
True.
Well, that's all I needed to hear. Congratulations, Initiate. You have passed the test. Follow me. So, you'll need to dress the part. Over there's your new set of robes. Wear them with pride.
Congratulations,
One of us
Initiate.
now.
Or should I say, ARC member?
Yep, you're one of us now. Welcome to the big leagues.
Nice. Suits you. Okay, time to join your peers. Follow me. As a fully fledged ARC member, you'll have special privileges. First offer on our top suites and bunkers, early access, you name it. Would you like to be on the first ship to Titan? Well, you can now.
Fascinating.
Of course, with privilege comes responsibility. You are expected to invest in future projects approved by the Council and to donate to the Ark of Legacy.
Not a problem. I'm very accountable.
That's what I like to hear. In fact, a man as composed as yourself could prove useful in other matters. We should discuss the precise nature of your business, but that's for later. Just a little further now.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Not a problem. I'm very accountable.
That's what I like to hear. In fact, a man as composed as yourself could prove useful in other matters. We should discuss the precise nature of your business, but that's for later. Just a little further now.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington. One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
A remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
I bet this would make the Constant come quietly. But first things first, 47. Focus on the target.
The council meeting. You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington.
Hey there. Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here.
The original
Get out of my
are
face.
all energy CEOs.
I'm telling you, even a damn ghost couldn't get past this setup. It's the holy grail of security systems. Why waste it on some Indian relic?
It might look like just another necklace to us, but Mr. Nathaniel has an eye for these things.
How are you today, sir?
Sensor system.
I know you're probably used to all doors being open to you.
Check
Not here, I'm
and
afraid.
mate, Sophia.
Council's still in session?
No, they've called a recess.
Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah. How do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
Of the original 5, you know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91. Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating up a pillow cushion. Oh, she was properly pissed.
Jeez. Must mean a lot to her. What's it about?
What am I, paparazzi? I just work for these assholes. Same as you.
Well, keep me posted, in case teeth start flying.
Can do.
Sophia the Schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But...
Calm down, calm down. I'll check it out.
Don't worry, mister. I don't know. But she seemed real interested in this invention of his. Something called a kill switch.
Kill? Switch.
Excuse me!
Sophia the Schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain?
Sophia the Schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But she seemed...
Freeze! Fire at will! Fire at will! Wow. You stay here and try not to get in my way, all right?
Okay, but be careful.
Great.
Oh, come on. Can you just go see what it was?
Sure.
Okay. Damn.
All right, stay put. I'll take a look.
Okay, but take care.
Awesome.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But
I hate to say this, Gemini, but Miss Washington makes a valid point.
Something called
Climate change denial has served you well so far, but the world is finally catching up. The corona treatment.
What the? Help! Help me, please!
Oh, no! Nothing to worry about.
I hate to say this, Gemini, but Miss Washington makes a valid point.
Oh my god! Jeez, are you nuts? That's not...
I hate to say this, Gemini, but Miss Washington makes a valid point. Climate change denial has served you well so far. The world is finally catching up. The corona treaty is just beginning.
Cover yourself, man. Oh, you're not conscious. Still breathing.
Someone help me! Don't move until I get help, okay? Hey, I need help! Hey! Hey! You!
I hate to say this, but Miss Washington makes a valid point. Climate change denial has served you well so far, but the world is finally catching up.
Poor bastard. Well, that's what you get for inventing kill switches, I suppose. So, brain upload,
That's
huh?
him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
On Earth. I need help.
No! 47, that was our only lead on the partners. Abort mission.
I hate to say this, Gemini.
real interested in this invention of his. Something called a kill switch.
Kill switch? Sounds ominous.
Well, whatever it is she's plotting, he did not want to be part of it. But an order's an order. Guess we've all been down that road.
Poor bastard. Well, that's what you get for inventing kill switches, I suppose.
You're not gonna get away.
Real interested in this invention. Something called a kill switch.
Kill switch? Sounds ominous.
Well, whatever it is she's plotting, she does not want us part of it. But, ignore her. Guess we've all been down that road.
Poor bastard. Well, that's what you get for inventing kill switches, I suppose.
Miss Washington makes it out. Climate change denial will serve you well so.
What? Poor bastard. Well, that's what you get for inventing kill switches, I suppose.
Are you okay? Help me, damn it!
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not in a million years.
What did they offer you for your services to the Order?
Real interested in this invention of this. Something called a kill switch.
Kill switch? Sounds ominous.
Well, whatever it is she's plotting, he does not want us part of it. But, ignore her. Guess we've all been down that road.
Poor bastard. Well, that's what you get for inventing kill switches, I suppose.
But what? I need an edge, and I need it fast.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
You're Janus.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
God, that's what I paid almost $2 billion for? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not in
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history.
Don't mind me, sir.
And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
You've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful. But all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Aye.
5 ayes. The vote is unanimous. The motion is passed. And now, I believe a toast is in order to the future. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
To the future. The future.
The future.
Wonder if the castle's basement could house a permanent R&D facility. Worth considering.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr.
This decor is heavy. I know he was Russian, but still. For an organization that looks to the future, this is mixed signals at best. Mental note, fly Brooklyn Anastasia out here and let her go minimalist on the joint.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coalesce.
Someone, please. I need help.
Roger, Command. Nothing tangible yet. Still looking. Will do. Out.
Hey, are you paying attention?
Maybe we should move next year's gathering to someplace more befitting. Top of Burj Khalifa or Shanghai Tower, something with a futuristic feel.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coalesce.
Hey, I need some help here. I need help. Please, somebody help me.
Hey, what's the situation here? You look freaked out.
Miss Washington's been hurt. I'm not sure how bad.
I'll look into it. Command, please acknowledge. Come in, Command.
doing? Talk to me, people! Are we clear?
All clear, sir.
You're safe. You did good. Real good.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
So, Block changed his mind. That's a first.
I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Well, the smart money's in green energy now, that's for sure.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
Right. Oh, hello.
I suppose you're right. I never really thought about it.
Well, no, ma'am, I can't keep you safe if I don't know where you are. Did you go somewhere, Ms. Watt? Washington, where are you, ma'am?
I'm not saying all Delgado's pieces were great. I mean, the
I
phallic
take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us? Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have
Good
known.
to see you, sir.
How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
I'm really sorry, ma'am. Might you go somewhere? No, Washington.
I work the MMA circuit.
Miss Washington, where are you, ma'am?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties, secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain. So sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.